Hello there, and welcome back to another Thoughts from the Loo. Today's Tuesday, the 10th of December, and for my Catholic friends and non-Catholic friends, a bit of church trivia. Today is the feast of Our Lady of Loretto, and my full name is Loretta. And growing up, I hated that name. I was like, I have an old lady name. This sucks. Never liked it. And I always wondered why I didn't have a saint's name. So I was like, I've never heard of a Saint Loretta. There's never been a Saint Letty. Well, it turns out that today is the Feast of Our Lady of Loretto. And the story about that is that in Loretto, Italy, they say that is where Mary's childhood home was magically carried to by the angels. And this is the home where Mary received the angel Gabriel, who told her that she was going to be the mother of Christ. So I was kind of excited when I found that out, and I only learned about it last year when I got the email saying, Happy Feast Day of Our Lady of Loretto. And I went, excuse me, that's something new. So that was exciting, and it's an exciting time too, because Sunday was the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, which is in honor of Mary and how she was born completely immaculate. Like, the Immaculate Conception isn't about her becoming pregnant with Jesus. It was about the fact that she was immaculately conceived, that she was born without sin, that she was not infected with the first sin through Adam and Eve. So it was a little exciting. And yesterday was the feast day was Sunday, but because it's Advent, yesterday was the celebration of the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. So that is still very fresh in my mind after yesterday's Mass. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Our Lady of Loretto or the Immaculate Conception. Yesterday was actually the feast day of St. Juan Diego. And he was the one who, in 1531, received the visions of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe is actually on Thursday. So December 9th was the day that St. Juan Diego first saw Our Lady, and the 12th was the day that he carried his tilma full of flowers to the local bishop to prove that Our Lady had been visiting him. And when he opened the tilma to drop the flowers, inside the tilma was the beautiful image of Our Lady. So it's a holy week, you guys. It's a holy season. Advent is a beautiful season. But anyway, my goal for this video today is I have decided on my word of the year for 2025. So just to recap, 2024, my word was connect. Because I wanted to make connections. I wanted to find other like-minded people in my area. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and go to different events and whatnot. And I did that. I've forged friendships with the library crew moms. 3 of us actually went camping this summer with our kids. We did a road trip to visit libraries up here. I went to a local, my favorite librarian. She had a local author come in and talk about her newly released book. So I went to that, and I only knew the library director from that library and the library director from the library in my town. So that was fun. But I've been getting out there and making these connections, and as an introvert, it's not easy. After I'm social, I need that solitude in order to calm down and recharge. It's not really calm down, but I just need to recharge on my own in the quiet, either sitting and listening to a little bit of music, reading a book, just driving like I am right now. It's those types of things. So this year it was Connect, and I have to say I've been quite pleased in where Connect has taken me. I've even seen the growth in Mr. Man and Bug in the connections that they've made as well. And it's because I've been getting out of my comfort zone and meeting new people. And sorry, somebody around here fertilized, and it's not cow poop, they use turkey poop, and it stinks, you guys. I mean, probably a good 5-mile stretch here there that Mr. Man and I were gagging as I was driving him to his catechism. But anyway, my word of the year this year, I mentioned it a lot in last week's episode. So if you remember last week, I was talking about the season and how it's not about the gifts and all that jazz. Oh man, I found the field where they fertilize, and I'm driving right past it right now. Oh gosh, it is horrible. Gross. I'm glad that does not make me puke, because most people would be puking right now because it is really, really bad. But anyway, my word of the year is I'm gonna go with presence. I've been going back and forth between present and presence. PRESENCE. Because present, that could be seen as like a gift present, which is not what I'm looking for. Oh, it still stinks. And it's a little bit better. But I find myself, especially lately, that while I'm in the room with the kids, while the TV's off, while they're sitting there playing, and I'm sitting there, I may be physically present, like my presence is known with them, but I am not mentally present. I am not engaging with them. I am not focusing on them, because I'll be chatting on Telegram or Discord, or reading a book, or doing it's not Sudoku, but it's like, I think it's called nonograms, where you're given like a grid and you have to, it'll be like, if it's a 9x9, you'll see like 2, 5, 2, 5, or 3, 4, or just things like that. You have to figure out which spaces you fill it in with, and it makes a picture. I've got a black and white version and a colored version on my Kindle. And while I'm with them, I'm not truly present. I am not fully present with the kids, and it's not fair to them. I found lately that if I'll say, okay, Doug, I need you to put your shoes away here in a minute, and Mr. Man's been saying the same thing, and that's because they hear it from me. I will be asked, Mama, can we do this? Mama, I need help with that. I'll say, in a minute, while I finish the page or the chapter or that section of the puzzle that I'm working on, or while I finish typing out a message. And that is not fair to my children. Not when I've given up a lot, when we as a family have sacrificed a lot for me to be able to stay home. So my word for next year, I've decided we're going to go with present. I'm just going to do present. Not the gift present, although I guess my presence is a gift. But my goal for next year is to truly be more present with my children and my husband and everybody that I'm with, instead of turning to the phone or the tablet or zoning out or hiding and reading a book. Actually be with them and fully participate in the conversations that are going on and make the memories, because that's what life is all about. It's being present with each other, making the memories, and just enjoying life in general. And if you're distracted from the world, if you're distracted from what's going on, you can't do that. So I plan on being present in 2025, and I hope you are too. Have a good one.